my Squidlings, it's Katie here, and welcome back to another review and demo video. So I know it's been a while since I've done one of these, but this review was requested by one of you, and you guys requested that I review the Fine Touch Gouache. This is like the Hobby Lobby brand or whatever. It was really cheap. As you can see, it was $8 for this 12 set. They also have a 24 set. So on the back here it just says that they are ideal for students. They offer quality pigments in a versatile yet popular range of hues. It is student grade paint. It combines with the fluidity of watercolor with the opaqueness of acrylic or oil. They're fully mixable right from the tube, or you can dilute them with water. Gouache is water soluble. It will wash out of your brushes with simple soap and water even after it's dry. And then there's the colors. We're going to swatch those colors out a little bit more in depth, but I'm going to go ahead and open these. Again, there is 24 colors if you're interested in that. I picked the smaller set because I don't know if I will like these or not, so there's no point in buying a huge set. But you can find out whether you like them or not, because that's what these video reviews are for. So they come in this little plasticky, it's like shrink wrapped, or it's actually probably not, it's just wrapped in plastic. And we're gonna open it up. In sections apparently. We're gonna open it up. There we go, plastic is aside. So, okay, we're gonna open, I don't know, Prussian blue. Prussian blue sounds like a good color. So, here is what they look like. They've got like a little sticker. This one needs flattened out so you can see. They are 12 milliliter tubes. And then on the back here, it just says it's made in China. It's got a little pokey top. I don't know if you'll be able to see that or not, but it's got a little pokey top. So that means we're going to do our favorite thing in the whole world, and we're going to be poking each of these tubes. So let's do that in speed time, time lapse, whatever it's called. Let's go. Alright, now that painstaking process is done, now we can talk about the paint a little bit. But before I do that, if you want to win a set of these, as long as a butt-ton of other art supplies, because I forgot to do my 1,000 subscriber giveaway like a dummy, so for 2,000 subscribers, when we hit that, I'm going to be giving away this set of paint along with a ton of other goodies, so subscribe, think about doing that, and get your friends to subscribe, so once we hit 2K, we're going to be giving away a bunch of stuff. And when I say a bunch of stuff, I literally mean it's a ton of stuff. It's basically 2 giveaways worth of stuff in one giveaway. There will be 3 winners. Okay, let's go. So now I'm going to swatch all these out, also in time lapse. Ugh, the time lapse, right? The time lapse. So I'm going to be doing that. And yeah, we're gonna go look at these colors and stuff. So yeah, let's speed it up. Alright, so here are all the colors. They are now dried. Personally, I think my favorite out of all of these colors is the color called Mauve, which is the purple. But here's the white over some black. They all dried matte, which isn't very surprising, and these do reactivate even when dry, just like a regular gouache would. So just keep that in mind. From what I understand, layers in gouache are, you don't really want to do too many layers because you can, you know, re-wet the under layer and make mud, and that's not very fun. So now that all the swatches are done, now that you know what they look like, we're gonna go ahead and do a little illustration with these, and I'm gonna talk to you further about the pros and cons and all that good stuff and give it a rating if I remember. And yeah, so let's go ahead over that and do the doodle. Alright, so I am painting with these paints. Yay! So let's start out with the good things, the pros. So they They mix really well together, and they come in a decent set of colors. There are 12 in the set that I bought, and then they also have a 24 set, which expands on, you know, the colors that they do have, and the colors are really bright and pretty, which I think is nice. But I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like these very much. I mean, they weren't expensive, so maybe that's why they didn't, because they're not an expensive brand. They are chalky. They're really chalky, and they're not as covering as other gouache brands I've used. So you have to kind of do more than one layer, but the only problem with that is layers reactivate, so if you use too much water, then you're going to reactivate the underneath layer, and that's not fun. These are student quality. If you are looking for an artist grade quality, I would look elsewhere. These are student quality, and it does take a bit of paint to cover larger areas. And what I mean by that is some paints, a little bit goes a long way. With these paints, I constantly felt like I was having to dip back into the paint because I just couldn't get enough paint. And so therein laid the problem, therein was the problem. Words, grammar, it sucks. Anyway, if you're a beginner gouache painter and you've never ever used gouache and you just want to try something cheap, I think these would probably be pretty good. If you are somebody who uses gouache and are just looking for a paint that's cheaper but good in quality, I would pass on these and look elsewhere. These aren't super great. They're kind of frustrating to work with. I haven't been this frustrated with gouache since I stopped using Marie's gouache, or since I started using them, I guess. I don't know. And if you let these dry on a palette, like a lot of artists like to do, they will crack. So just to keep that in mind. I think most gouaches do anyway, but the more student quality it is, the worse it is. So, but yeah, I'm not sure of any kind of like pigment information or light fastness. There's nothing I can find about that. If you do find out about it, let me know in the comments. So yeah. If you guys have an item that you want me to review, leave a comment down below and I will be sure to try my best to get to it. If you liked the video, don't forget to thumbs it up. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. My links are down in the description below, as well as a link to my art store for originals and prints. And don't forget to join our cute little squid pod if you haven't already, to keep updated on when I upload new videos. Oh, hey, I didn't give this a rating either. For professionals, 4 out of 10. For beginners, 7 out of 10. So yeah, until next time guys, toodaloo!